A lady was arrested by name Ogechi. Was arrested to come and face the law over certain utterances she has made on the social media. Mostly the side of bullying, tagging people what they are not. Upon this, few months ago, almost a year ago, I came to encounter this lady. At some point, not quite long, there were issues on the internet. Issues of where people were also spreading her videos on the internet, alleging that this is her nude picture, of which I never believed. And upon that, as a means to cheer her up, some of you can also experience on a live video, live broadcast, I joined her, and even when she wants to fight everyone, I was on the side of calming her down. Very many of you will remember. So this lady, after that short period, when I consoled her on live video, I never had any issues with her. Rather, I have appeared on her page, I think 1 or 2 times, of which I didn't go there to fight or quarrel anyone. If any of you can remember, I was only on the side of telling her, my sister, please calm down. Okay? So, shortly, there was a man who brought complaint to my platform. I started working on how to get the money from the man, from one man who resides in the US, who is a car dealer, of whom I have recovered monies from a couple of times here on this very platform. People can testify to this. So shortly, there was another report of about 17,000 United States dollars from a man who lives in Port Harcourt. So I equally used my platform in the normal means and ways I use it to at least intercede or plead on behalf of people so that their monies can be recovered for them and 100% paid back to them without any percentage whatsoever. So I continued doing this until I had an encounter with this man name withheld for the sake of his business. So shortly, this lady intervened, and it was like a warning directly to me, not even trying to bring I and the man who should pay another person about $17,000. She came into the matter and was like almost commanding me to forget about the $17,000. She knows how to go about. I said no. These people and family, they've complained to me that they have reached out to many people to kindly help them beg this man to return them this money. That things weren't flowing too well with these people. So she intervened and almost fought me on the phone. Some voice notes are here. Reasons for me not to play these voice notes, my conversation with her in the beginning, is because I do not have her permission to play this at the public space. She got flamed because I only came to help somebody to recover about $17,000. She flamed up. She and a young man from also, I think he resides in Nnewi, name also withheld here on the internet. He also came into this matter, almost bullied me away out of the internet. I have a very short clip where somebody said on his platform that if he sees any way to take me out of the surface of planet Earth, that he would do it. I have a short video clip over that. It was a live broadcast, and this person's face was masked on the internet. So because of that 17,000 United States dollars that I was fighting for a man who used his own house to collect loan to do a business with one of our brothers who resides in the US. This man, there are complaints upon complaints over car deals he had with people, of which many of them, I still have one on the line. I still have another person, who has brought a complaint. But I called him around December. I still kept away. I still kept behind whatever that has happened before. I called him and spoke to him over this current debt. The man accepted to pay the money pending when he goes back to the United States. That's why I didn't talk about it on the internet. I am still doing the bit of recovering for people and giving back to them. But at this time around, I decided that I am not going to do more of it on the internet. It is when I approach the person in the secret, if the person can resolve, then I have no need coming to the internet and I'll follow you up. There is a man, for example, there is a man who works with the fire service. This man used to be in Abuja, but all of a sudden he collected about 1.5 million naira from a young Nigerian that he will give him work at the fire service. This guy paid him. The man ate the money. I have followed this man up. I followed this man up to make sure he pays this young man. To make sure he pays this young man this money. Few days ago, we had an agreement how this man is going to be paying this money. He only paid 500,000 naira. And I decided if I post this thing on the internet, it may cost him his job. So we're using other means to call some persons to talk to him. Let's see how these monies can come out. And if I can talk to any of the guys in that office, they would find way to resolve this thing without the man risking his job. I had to do this because there's a platform through which I can recover these monies from. Does not give me the strength to jeopardize the man's job. That was why I kept it away from the internet. Very few days ago, the same man, I called him and said, after you paid 500,000 naira, when are you going to pay the other balance? Okay, let me remove. I have to block someone. I have my team here, so once they tell me what to do, I will do it. So we tried to recover this particular money. A few days ago, I was with this guy in Abuja. So we called this man on the phone again. The man shouted on me that why am I disturbing him? Is it because of this kind of little money that I don't know whom he is? If he wishes to make trouble, that he would have added more than that to deal with me. I was calm. Not as if I was afraid, not as if anything has stopped me from reacting, but I kept quiet. So at my closest, I now had to call the man on the phone and say to him, sir, do you know I am in Abuja and I know offices I can enter. I was in Abuja. I entered Abuja, think 5 days ago. 5 days ago. I just returned. So while I make my videos, you don't know my location. So, brothers, I said to the man, I am in Abuja, and I know where your headquarters is. I can go there and make my petitions available. Sir, you will lose your job. You will have issues. But I don't want to do this thing because I still consider your children at home. I still consider those you still buy soup for. These are the areas I am looking at. Otherwise, at the cost of trying to recover monies for people, I have faced some certain challenges that you can't even imagine. Spiritual and physical, believe it or not. They sent me, went to a particular shrine, I don't want to call them because I still choose to respect the village and the community. After all of them were not in support of what Obiadada did. I went to his shrine to go and arrest him in Anambra State, and about 3.something million naira was returned. His brother, his senior brother also, who is also a native doctor, I equally did the same thing there. That one paid about 4.something million naira. What about take a hit? I stepped on the toes of so many native doctors. Some of them that I wouldn't want to mention their name, as big as they are, you will never know that I've recovered close to 10 million from them. I'm not telling you lies. These were the beginning of my challenges on the social media. Many of them now saw me as an enemy. There's a young man whom native doctors asked to dip his hands in, one of his hands inside a particular drum, of which fire or flames of fire came out of the drum, and one of his hands were burnt, and that of his brother in Enugu. And I left Port Harcourt. I drove myself. I got to that place. And I gave them my own money to go and get medical reports. They are watching me. Or they will see this video. They should come and prove me wrong. Give them money to go, at least treat yourself a bit, then get doctor's report. I proceeded to the state CID. With my money, with my time. Not until I saw what is there. Some of them. Some of them, when they get those monies, there are tables they go and drop. And people advised me if I should keep fighting this native doctor, why these boys are there. The native doctor gave me so we will those boys. That was how I came back again from Enugu State. How many will I talk? How many will I leave? How many? I've gone for issues, cases. There's a particular celebrity today. He does suya. I don't want to call his name. Some of you saw when I made call over that money here. On my platform. And I recovered the money complete. And I handed it over to the person severally. A lot. Both the ones we were doing on social media, the ones we were doing behind the camera, we were doing it. That was the moment. Thank God for my head admin, Quincy Travel and Talk. With so many other friends, close friends, they started pushing that we should register an organization, we should go for it, do this. And I said, any organization that I will be in charge of money, that I will not do it. That was how we established the Shanamite Court of Justice. She's watching me, she will watch this video. Chibeze, the admin, all the executives, they are living witness. That was how God brought these people to become my backbone. There was no magic. And, well, let me block this person. Any negative comment here now, I'll block you. I will come to what you want to hear. That was how the Shanamite Court of Justice was formed. There's a lady who always comments here, Hope Okeke, Hope Okeke. She's you always see me hail her. Arinze Chukwu, very many of them here. I don't want to call all of them names. They are members of the Shanamite Court of Justice, duly registered. Duly registered. It was the Shanamite Court of Justice members there who brought 200,000 naira. We went and get to that young boy who fell down from tree decking. I only fueled my car. The monies we get to this young man, we contributed it on our own. Well, let me block this person. Hold on. Just hold on, please. Just wait. I like to do this. Just wait. Let me see if I can find our CSC registration here. I'll have to call the head admin to send it to me. She's a very wonderful woman. She's from Anambra, married to Anambra. She's from Okpo. So JPAC has reduced it to nothing. Okay. So for now, you go on suspension. The next time I see such comments from you, I deal with it. But let me call another admin. They will send it to me so that you can see. So maybe before I go out of live, this broadcast. Hello, Chibeze. Okay, his number is not picking. So wait, don't be offended though. Let us all done. Hold on. So I just dropped a message for our head admin, so she will make it available here. You'll see when we registered it. So I continued doing these things. Hold on, let me refresh. Let's refresh, please. So this was how we started. All of them came in, many of them came in. We became like one family, nothing. And upon that, you've never seen me come on social media here to raise money. All of these things we do. Cases have taken us to Lagos. Cases have taken us to different places. Well, let me block somebody. And Onya Unaza, my son name. Eni. Onya Eni does not misbehave now. Block Kolangena. Bye bye, my brother. Child. So this was how we started. Now back to the main thing. Before you know it, this lady came in and so many other bloggers came in because they thought I was telling lies against this car dealer. They started fighting me. The thing triggered. That was where this lady started calling me an ex-convict. As if that was not enough, she started coming to the internet to say started saying that I am that Govdezo is a pedophile, so many other things. So they started tagging me everything. She has been tagging people. You know, you will not believe certain stories until it happens to you. This was how all these things came. Before you know it, I ran into the elections. And whether you like it or not, believe you me, courage is the number one thing you need in life. Courage is the only thing you need in life. So I saw that in my community, in my kindred, in my village, in my local government, and all over Imo State, that the government is not doing damn well for the people. I always ask council chairmen this question, those I have access to. This fence you are repainting, a chairman built it. These houses you repaint at the government quarters, what stops you from building new ones, then maintaining the old ones? Rather, if you go into some of the council headquarters, the ceilings are falling off. They have all fallen down. And there has never been any plans or ways to refix it back. So where the council headquarters condition is like that, how do you then feel about the other government schools and government hospitals? Now, for your own information, the monies your council, your local government gets alone can fix your local government to an extent. With the extra aid and help that will come from the governor if they remove greed. Like my local government gets sometimes above 300 million. So those of you coming to Ngopala to come and buy land because of Zion, had it been the government has done the roads already before now, you would have been celebrating, because there are communities, there are other villages just at the back of Zion. But they cannot sell, their lands right now. Those people who bought there, they can't even start developing it right now due to there is no road you could follow to that particular place. Although they bought some of those lands cheap, 2 million, 3 million, 1.5, 4 million naira. But yet, there are some I could show you in my place. They take wheelbarrow to pack sand and enter inside the bush so that the person can easily fence his or her own. They go there mark. A trip of sand in my place is more expensive due to the bad road. But we have water. We have some little rivers where they dredge sands. So, upon looking at these things during the Obi Elena. Good evening, Chibueze. Please, I wish you the best. Anyway, here mega online. So any dream our CAC, send it through me. So this gave me the courage to come out and run for elections for chairmanship. And God bear me witness, I didn't wake up one morning and run to a political party and say I want to run for elections. Already before now, I am a member of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. So when the news about the election came up, due to the law made by the Supreme Court, according to the judgment obtained by the Supreme Court, that all local governments should conduct their elections and elect council chairman. If your council chairman is up and doing, gets allocation directly, he would work more than a senator. That's a secret that many of you don't know. He will work more than a federal house member. Are you listening to me? So I started running for that election because people came and told me, asked me to come and at least start from somewhere. Otherwise, there are things I am looking at. And even if it's not yet time, I was to be patient. So I came out for that elections. I was the only candidate who went around for campaign in Ngopal. I'm not supposed to talk about it because this matter is in the court, but I just want to highlight something for you. In the whole Imo state, even your own local government, elections held there. I mean, people ran for elections there. So what happened if you're from Imo State? Why is it that everybody was talking about me, Governor Ezeoku everywhere? Now, because of this lady, she thought she was hurting me. Many of them worked against me, but look at the bloggers very, very well. If that election was conducted free and fair, and it happens that we were announced according to the number of persons that voted, I would have been there. Go and ask. Go in my absence and ask. Now, elections never held. I couldn't make a live broadcast to it because as an aspirant, I don't need to talk. The electoral materials were not brought to Ngopala local governments. From road, almost Abombi, everywhere in Imo State. What the governor did was just to use the Imo Electoral Commission, ISEC, not INEC. If I go and ask anybody, even a little child in Ngopala, go and ask them, if we participate in any INEC conducted election, free and fair, I challenge you, this is camera, that we will win. Me will win Hope Uzodinma. Hence, it has to do with over zone. I will win him. Go and ask. The only person who went for campaign. As a matter of fact, by the grace of God, we are one of the most populars in Ngopala. We do our charity outside camera. We'll touch his life and we'll bless his soul. And as long as God lives, we'll keep doing that. You may look at us from far, and we don't look like what you want. So electoral materials were hijacked. Election results. Election results for a local government, a particular local government, was now announced in Owerri. Even if you're from any local government in Imo State, this is what happened. And go and check back the condition of your council still today. It remains the same because their elections never held. Elections never held in Imo. So on that process, this lady came on social media, was targeting me all manner of things, thinking that that alone can decide the fate of Ngopala. It's a lie. One, you're not from Ngopala. Even you will go to the Reverend Father Okune Koputaginishi, we like this, and you come to Ngopala. Believe you me, you cannot ndi Igbo say na oberangama biabula yala bala na mkpukwu apuli azu. Enwe ihe ne maro. Now, somebody like me, I'll be very, very calm watching you. It's not as if I cannot slap you or fight you. when you come to the territories of Ngopala. I have no need doing that, because if I slap you, you run. Who will come and develop that place for me? So that's why I will keep quiet and I'll be watching you. Is there anything you can do today? The people of Ngopala will value you more than their. It's a deep parable that I don't know. So she started bullying me, started saying all manner of things. Okay, cases were filed in different positions and places, and silence was observed everywhere. Now, they brought in the issue of JPAC. I'm arriving at something, so just be very patient. Come to the issue of JPAC. Come to the issue of JPAC. JPAC had a wedding, of course, a great one. And the young man checked around him. The person qualified to be his best man on the wedding, before the wedding, and after the wedding. They saw me worthy. To the glory of God Almighty, it's an honor to me, at least to witness your marriage. And there's a line drawn that I cannot betray you, you cannot betray me. That is covenant. So I became his best man on the wedding, that was all. Before you know it, the young man's wedding was dragged all over the internet and all that. So at such point in time, if you were the one in that position, and I happens to be your best man on your wedding day, from the wedding, days to the wedding, after the wedding, saga to saga, war to war, dragging upon dragging, and I said, there are days you cannot fight someone. On the person's birthday, on the person's wedding, or when the person is no more. These 3 points I've counted off for. They are the worst moments. But they continued on the internet, and I was still watching and I kept quiet. For those telling me now to run, quit, flee away from JPAC, I'm giving you this one. Think if it is you. That one passed. She continued doing these things. Go and check the moment of during election campaign and all that. I never responded. I didn't say anything and I kept quiet. Just watch it. You understand? So arrest was made a couple of weeks ago, and she is to face what she has said. Prove it, because at that point there are things you don't know. During that elections, you are no longer fighting me as an individual. You are fighting invisible hands that you can't even imagine. The invisible hand is this. You remember that election? I ran that election under a platform. That platform is also global, is also everywhere. 2, on that elections you are running, there are some senators that will advise you on what to do. Young man, don't spend all your money. Do like this, please economize. This thing is not as you think. Why that one call you? You have his number. Then if you are running for elections, I'm just opening your eyes. There are people who want to run presidents. They want to run. Maybe they are governors of other states. They may decide and calculate the local government in so area, and they see that, I'm not supposed to be telling you this far. They see that this 3 local government is the biggest. They will cast their interest upon that young man whom is running for elections there. They may give you financial support, contact, every other thing. You see that. Well, let me block this one. Adeze. Good night, my sister. Good night. Adeze loves you. Huh? So these things will bring certain fingers into your life. You now know how to grab the fingers close to your mouth or close to your ear. For me, taking it close to your ear will help you instead of taking it to your mouth, where you'll be begging them monies every time. This, if your counsel is from a bordering state, you have more wide connection from the two states. Let me block this one. Good night. Good night, fake account. Good night. So, at that point when you put up your camera, you are saying certain things unverified. Remember, this person is on the ballot. And if these things you are saying, they are true, his opponent, his or her opponent must have gone to court to file a suit to stop this person from running, that this person is an ex-convict or this person is so person. This one, good night from this page. Good night. So in one way or the other, that's why I encourage the youth. I encourage you, participate in an election, in contest if you have the little resources. I used to like you, but you're going out to fly. Okay, good night, good night, good night, good night. You're suspended. We'll continue tomorrow. So this, if you run for any position, even if you don't win it, even if they try to manipulate it, it brings you closer to the seat of power. It gives you become automatically a decision maker, even in your own place. Because if you leave any side to any other side, crowd will follow you. There are people who believe in you. It is emotion and love. Nebu some people, when you are running for elections, you be in your comfort. Now my result. You go. While you are chilling in your bedroom, somebody will be busy somewhere. So somebody getting the actual aja, somebody getting ndoya. Do you know how many words I made? Do you know? Let's say neighbor fuel, all your agents in every boot to Ghana. Eba go the fuel of 50,000 kahajigawa. Do you know how much it will go round? Obuma ihuno when 400 polling units, 300 and something polling units, maybe program or 100,000 naira, or 150,000 naira, just on a area. And we want them to vote Agrojiba. When I go near Kahade, at least go tanka per each polling unit. So, image had that in the pota. If they have primary elections, but e.g. 3 million naira or 4 million or 5 million naira by form, another person by the same form. Oh, we couldn't. Those your people, those delegates now, somebody at Ola had Tigan and Hotel and Abalea since day before yesterday. It is your money, can you require a hey logo in Shogun Makaigesu? At the time it was saying up organ memory or bap. Sorry, my network. So after all of this, you now appear on the ballot. If you don't see a cable campaign, this is where Eba Kega matters in Ogrona to Akora Gogen Aga Mumri, children them transport. You in less than 2 weeks, Ekola 20 million Ogola. The other week again, everywhere somebody forget engage us a park here, maybe go to real or something or there. Hey Kuro, before you know it, a man of 20 I gotta go, before you know it, a man of 30. Monday eye service, before you know it, they don't cover you. It's a something. If put an affiliation on fuel, it will be better for you in an election Don't buy fuel from that your territory. The moment you park at the filling station, they rush you. You will buy fuel. They guys give the fuel. So I can't get money. You will have to get yard. You didn't matter. It will 50 liters. Got water fuel to fuel the cars. If you go out like that, you spend and you know our people during the electoral period, they think somebody must have allocated some money to you. It is God and the help of people. It is those senators. They very humble too. They got human in a sense. Those federal house members or former federal house members, they will be on Monday. The condition of the place, they don't like it, and that's why they point you. They know maybe you can do well. Happier. On there, make call. I say, tickets. I know him. For you to arrive at that point, immediately eat the flag. Immediately you are a flag bearer. Now PDP, Labour Party. The state governor of that your state knows you automatically. That is one good thing with politics that we encourage you to join. You see the way it is. So don't stay behind the door. You say, I don't like them, I don't like politics. Nobody, when they boogie, the same timetable of carefulness, that's still what you use. This is the way it is. Now, this lady stood on the internet and was every blessed day. I watch this person. Videos are here with me. I have series of videos here. Because when I was appearing on her platform, I never knew much. People were, come on. People were on me. I will watch this lady on the internet come and showcase another woman's nude picture like this on the internet. See, the videos are there. Man. You need to see Obosekama Chetaria. You need to see. Go and fear God, the omnipotent God. Omniscience. The Lion of the tribe of Judah. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So she does most of these things on the internet openly like this. Network is not easy. So brothers, that time I observed most of these things on the internet and I kept quiet. And they brought their I don't know what to do. I still on my wife no way. So I will tell you their next plan. Click the like. They are trying to report this video. They are reporting this video. Share this video. Hit the love and like button. Share this video for me. Kai, let's do this very fast. Help me hit the love and like button and share this video. Very, very important. So their next plan, now let me go straight to this and tell you. Since she came to Abuja yesterday and refused to appear at the police, they went and obtained an injunction from ECOWAS court. Of course, ECOWAS court does not have jurisdiction over such case. So, ECOWAS court does not have jurisdiction. This is a sovereignty. This is a country of its own. There are rules of engagement, even in the law. So, possibly a lawyer collected money from them free of charge, plus the one they have spent. Look at where I thought about gang. Gang, they always boast. So right now, she didn't come to Abuja yesterday, and she also came online to lie, to deceive. Network. Welcome back. In brief, she was not at the first headquarters yesterday, but she lied. The same person who said she's not feeling fine was the one jumping on the bed yesterday night, according to what I heard and according to what people said, and was eating suya on the camera. Today she first bragged and said she will be in Abuja. Some other small content creators, one that has dada that looks like from native doctor, you are this, you are that, one confused the flip, who always stand beside his brother's Mercedes Benz to make video and say he has bought a brand new car. Go. You are bragging at 5 and 6. That one said I will be in Abuja. Please, somebody should help me hit the love and like button, share this video. They are reporting it. That is their highest work. That is their occupation. So, brothers, so their tactics right now, what they are doing right now, currently, right now is this. They are trying to buy more time. So that, and she's saying she's not feeling fine. I'm not feeling fine. I'm not feeling too well. Pray for me. They are working on the ground to go and get a court order, or maybe pass through the court to tie the hands of the police. But you can have this particular matter and you go and do that one. Then another one will wait for you. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how we are going to climb on that. I will not tell you. You will not know. So this is the CAC. I don't know how I can present it to you. This is the CAC registration of this particular family, the Shanamites Court of Justice. All these things was done by the group. But if I stay in the car and make video, it's because of network. Network is not always in this office. If I stay in the car and make video, Nigerians will say in my office. Yeah. In my office. In my and I look at them and laugh. Just wait. They will say all manner of things. Hold on. So otherwise, sometimes you see me sit in the car and make my videos. Sometimes you meet me in the car and make my videos. It's not as if here is not okay for me. Here is okay. But just that, who is saying bring me in? Antonia Ojunwa Pauline. I don't know you now. So, you understand? Otherwise, here is okay for me to stay and make my videos. This place is okay. Very, very okay for me to stay and make my videos. Just like this. It's okay for me to stay and make my videos. This is my office. So I can make my videos here. But if I go outside to make video, maybe sit in the car, otherwise here is okay for me. If I'm in the house, my parlor is also okay. You can sit there and make videos, but they are not my character. I like simplicity. Sometimes you see me make videos in the bush. It's not bad. Alright. So what they are trying to do is to buy time. Time to go to court. Time to go and get so to get a court order. And let me tell you, you know what will happen? They are trying to go and get a court, You are doing yourself bad though. You are about shooting yourself on the leg. You are about shooting yourself on the leg. If you go and get a letter from a psychiatric doctor that you are not feeling, you have mental illnesses and all that, and that is why. Where is that person? Show me that person again. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. You're blocked. Thank you. So if you go and get a medical report, that if a lawyer will collect money from you and go and get you a medical report that you have mental illness, that is why you're back on the social media, so that court can grant you access. You can have your paper and the letters to the immigrations will be withdrawn. Is that what you think? Then that to the American embassy will also be withdrawn, right? Is that what you think? So that they can give you any emergency paper to fly out of the country. No, 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 no. There is also need for somebody to go to the court and get a court order for American never to accept this primary citizen back again. I mean, this secondary citizen. So that mother. And I hope you know the implication of you getting such medical report that you have mental illnesses, so that somebody can allow you to have access to come back on the social media to be bragging. Then some of us will also know how to go and get a copy of it, if satisfied at the court. Then publish it at the newspaper that this person is an official mad person. So if you know this one, you do not know the other one. Two, whether they bring it in, whether they do this, do that. Lawyers can also argue it. That since this person is a psychiatric patient, hence this person is a psychiatric patient, so we can appeal and counter it, that this person should be sent to psychiatric home. You choose between the prisons, court, and psychiatric, where you should be. Imana, So Ima, I always say this, that gang, you see gang, they don't think very, very well. There are a level of intelligence they still lack. And at all costs, if you look at them very well, all their wisdom, all their destiny always consumes them at the end. So if that is an option, then we'll tell you how such things will be countered. And they are not things somebody should tell you right now. There is no way you can avoid appearing there. Because when you go and get a court order or court this and that, because you think you can pass through the backyard and squeeze out something out of the court, where all of us are. No, nah. Hence it's being argued. There are other mechanisms we are going to bring in as gadgets. Then we'll begin to argue it man to man, knowledge to knowledge. I shouldn't have said this to you, because you know what I do to people? I try to use the strength of the American principles. Every mechanisms I know as an old version, that's the one I will let you know. But the professional ones are still kept with me. It is when I find better options, the ones higher than them, that I'll be able to allow you to have access to the ones I have. Then if you go and get such medical reports, in order to obtain a scale through at the court or at the police as somebody who has mental illnesses, then your lawyers go and apply to court. The court should ask the American embassy to allow you access back to where you're coming from. Oga, we are going back to court with the American embassy to go and tender such medical reports they brought. So we'll go back and bring that one. Hello? I'm on live broadcast. No, wait a little. So we are going to write or file a counter suit to that. Once that particular medical report is obtained, bam, then we will alert the American embassy never to allow this person to work within any health organization or thereabouts in the United States. For the basis of this and that, and this is the evidence this person was, whether they call and diagnosed or checkmated, I'm not a medical doctor. So all of you who drinks that kai, amongst that your camp, all of you are lacking something. So whether you are buying time or thereabouts, there are cages you don't come out from. Remember in the beginning I warned you. I warned you because you see some people on camera, you don't understand what they are doing. And mind you, it is not everybody you see on social media that you know their job. Alright? You do not know. Where your own knowledge and wisdom stops, that is where another person's own starts from. Good evening, Vicky Burns. So there are protocols that deserve some good observations. You may look at it to be ordinary and you do not understand the implications of what you want to do. Anybody who has once received a Lagatine capsule or injection is totally recorded. So people should learn. I see. There are steps ahead of time. Whether they get any medical report or thereabouts, there are ways to counter it. There are ways to counter it that you don't know. So let them keep driving you in their chariots. Let them keep driving you. Let them keep driving you, making your egos to fly high or thereabouts. No. By the time you fly down, you'll be able to understand. There is no way somebody will jeopardize the confidence of the law courts in our country. Huh? And you are telling us nothing will happen. You are telling us nothing flies. You don't do that. People that has billions, people that claim they have billions, they are billionaires. They are not on this space with us. They are somewhere in Obo, bubbling with monies the other day. They never had time to even view what is going on the internet. And you that is buying chariots of ego, dashing it to a lady around you there, all because you want to become a gold over on the internet, I suggest you have a rethink. Think twice. Everybody is not the same. Think very, very wise and twice. Your ego will lead you, hijack you, catapult you to where your ego will take you, hijack you, catapult you to where you cannot even come down from one morning. Go and mark it and watch it somewhere. Because you think, see, the wars of principalities and powers are not only fought on the altars of candle. That's one thing you don't know. There are classes or levels where it gets to, men begins to wake up at night and begin to reason. And in the morning you see them with gray hair and think they are growing old out of frustration. No, we are thinking over the night. And by the time you see them start dishing out what they have learned over the night, it becomes more superior and more powerful than those who slept at the altars of witches at night. That is if you will learn. Because you think the moment you have anybody who has tie on his neck and wig, you think that with those preparations the person can save you out of mess. No. A lawyer is building 5 decking. A lawyer is doing certain project of a duplex in his house, and he sees you as somebody through which he can finish the first decking and the second decking. Okay, you are finished. You are finished, because there are some grammatical words they need to put together, transmitted into a piece of paper, and you start paying even what you don't have. After all, no defensive lawyer tells you to pay money. What they ask you is money for fuel and consultation money. Lawyers do not charge any money. Lawyers do not charge any money. No lawyer will agree that they have ever collected money. Lawyers only ask you for money for petrol, transport money, and consultation money. So a lawyer can swear that they are not charging you any money and did not charge you any money in order to mislead you. That is why you only give them transport to come. They are not charging you money. And consultation money. But do you know how much the consultation money will be? Do you know how many millions it will enter? They collect it from you. And that's why I love that profession. I love it so much. I love it. That's one profession we would like to embrace, so that trouble becomes our occupation. And in the right way and justice, that's what we're going to do. So come out from that, your plans and all that, you'll be ambushed there, because you're only a novice. The best part you know in life is how to on camera. You talk, blah, 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 blah. One of the cheapest Olodos said that I called him on the phone. Look at, for me to tell you how blind and daft people are. I called somebody and I placed the phone on record on my own. I knew he was going to record it, and I recorded it, where I used my own mouth and I mentioned my name. I told him, please, if you are posting pictures again, if you are posting videos again, do not attach my picture. And he never knew that that was an evidence against him. The Okoko went back. The Okoko went back on the internet and started playing the same voice of mine on his page, telling the whole world that I have called him as an evidence against his prudency in stupidity. He went and played it online. The guy went and played it with his beard, and I was just laughing. So, okay. He has shown the world that I have warned him to stop doing this thing on camera. So if I turn against this one, this guy knows that if I climb on him, he won't come out free. He knows. But due to the people who has offered him a borrowed chariot of a go to come and make noise, and he's talking. Hold on. Bro, he played evidence against his own self on his page, and I kept quiet. For any day, any minute I remembers him and decide to pay him back, he will be seeking for ways to even couple together that should make up I am sorry. He will not find one. And the fool does not know. Money had I only called him and told him something, and he continued doing that. He never knew that that video he made, that there was a bigger trap against him. Go and ask any wise man around you. That was a trap and you fell inside. And and I had to stream it also and keep for you. If any day I remember you, if anything brings me to where you are, you will understand. At all costs, you will understand. Not now. I compose it for people, packages it, take my time. The day I went and grabbed a native doctor who took a widow's 3.something million and I had the money and threatened the widow flee the one till the woman came and complained to me on the internet. He was in the shrine and I sent people were coming to do charm from him. I even gave him a marked money, a guy signed the signature. Severally for over 1 week or 2 weeks. It was on camera like this. I thought I saw that you will pay this money. If you don't pay, I die. I thought it was a joke. The last day I had to send in people. They went there with items. I still bought it and gave to them. He could not see in a danger around him. That was why I grabbed him. All of them are grabbed. That's the way it is. Funny enough, the days people, the second time I sent people to him, they were together. I was making live video. The native doctor was with the people, the same people I sent, and he was watching my video. That was the same way we were able to know where this lady was. The hotel she would sleep, and not even at the event place. If I tell you what happened, some people were there with camera watching her, videoing all of them there. They didn't know that those cameramen were packaged. Even before I left to go. At the hotel where they are, they didn't know that 1 or 2 persons was packaged also there. Because you lack intelligence, but you have mouth to talk. This is the way it will meet this young boy one day. Go on, I say it on camera and you won't know. But I'll keep my eyes on you. And it's not a crime. So come out from this side, come out from this your side of a brain. You people go and get a medical report, a psychiatric medical report, and now go to court and file this, file that, file this in the law court and all that. After file, a lawyer did not tell you, a lawyer will not tell you that that same medical report, to the detriment of the general public, anybody can go to court and give clerk 5,000. Clerk will reprint it and give to the person. Verified with a serial number you do not know. So anybody can collect a copy of it, go to the American embassy, take part of the motion raised by your lawyer, photocopy it, and the ruling of the judge. They will take it to the American embassy. Believe you me, it will affect your career there. So I don't want your career to be affected. You only need to come and explain certain things. After explaining it, that this person is this and that, this one you have accused for this is this and that. This is the way it is. So it will affect your career. Come out from those your ego and all those your small petty side. Those people around you. So at this point, what if while you are doing that, I told you, I don't want to let you know certain things, but I have 4 key points for you. 4 key points within the ambit of the law. You can't escape one. You can never escape one. While you go to a particular state high court to go and get a court injunction, what if somebody goes to a higher court? What if while you are planning this thing, in the morning I said on live camera that gangs, they don't have secrets. Gang, they don't have secrets. You need to wake up to reality. You need to increase in understanding and a certain level. That's what you need. That's what you need. You need to wake up to certain reality and brace up for clear understanding, because you are lacking certain qualities and standards and you do not know. Funny enough, sometimes you also know that you do not have any quality at all. You don't possess any standard or whatsoever. This man is jobless. Alright, thank you. Go to where you meet serious people. Okay? So those things, you can be ambushed. You can be ambushed. So if you are buying time so that you could come to the court, you could go and get a court injunction and all that. The police also has their own OC legal of who has more access to the court than you, if you don't know. Going about begging the lawyer, the other woman's lawyer whom you also abused, going to plead with the son, taking people from behind to go and meet that one, the lawyer, to plead with the woman that you want to settle with the woman in the absence. But yesterday you still made a video against the same woman. So you still went behind your cameras again to also abuse the woman. Now, to show you how the law is, the same you now, you are not pretending that you are sick. But you have made 1 or 2, 3 videos. And one thing with people you don't know is this: when you make those kind of videos, at this point, certain videos you make will be screen recorded and kept for you. And also shared to the police so that they may see. So while you are doing all this pretense now, what if there were also a court order against you, or a court injunction is against you as at today? You're fighting a lost battle without knowing. That's what you're doing. So how many cases are you going to follow backyard? So all of them continue doing this. So you would have been there now yourself. You should have come to the court, to the police by yourself. What is there? Why would the police detain you? By the way, why would the police detain you if you say you have clear conscience? Why would police ever detain you? Anybody bragging that police will detain you, that person is sick. Let me also tell you, the Nigeria police is not as cheap as you think. So why would they detain you? Because this is where professionalism is made available. What you should have done is you appear in person. Then if the police says, okay, let's charge this matter to the law court, they charge you to court. You begin to face various charges, and those people you think you must have bullied in the past, you and them begins to dance naked or dance the dance of surugede in the public. There's nothing there. So why running? If I were to be you, I will come as I am. If police wishes to arrest me upon any invitation, I will respond, because they know where I live. Police knows where I live. The DSS knows everything about me as at this moment. They know everything about me. Because once you are running for elections, they will come and take every of your details. They will take every of your details. They will go and verify them to be sure that this is right. Eba Kankano, that's what they do. Especially when you're a young person. They will check all your records. Funny enough, during the elections, I discovered one thing. I gave them 2 of my numbers. But funny enough, when they were sending me messages of be careful and all that, the messages came into my 3 phones. Instead of that same 2 numbers I gave to them, it entered the 3 phones at the same time. So think about this. Then your BVN is there. So they don't need to look for me. They know where I am. They know where any given minute The DSS knows where they can get me immediately. So I can't hide. So you should have appeared at the police. Nobody is doing anything bad to you. But it's just that the way I do my own thing, I like logic. I like let's do this thing so that you, at least on a certain table. On a certain table where we will make you to understand if this thing is wrong. If it is wrong, some of us will still say go. Somebody like me, I'll be the first to say go. But at least let it be clear to you that this thing is punishable. This thing is like this. This thing can lead you to so thing. Then your eyes get cleared. You go. So that thing you are doing does not make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, you know. It doesn't make any sense. It saves no water. It saves nothing. All right. So welcome to reality. Don't go and implicate yourself all because you want to become Galadima. We will know anywhere you go, we will know. We will know. That's one thing you don't know. Come out of this your ego. Come out of this. This your ego will be there now. Then, like as I said, there are other things I will not tell you. Because when you have equal sense with some of us, when you are equal in knowledge or I know you will not let the society rest. That's why we are giving you a safer advice. You see those people there around you, they are your main enemy. You won't find this funny. You will not find it easy.
We all know that we can sleep at night.
You need to wake up.
I know you.
Wake up to reality. Listen to me, let me tell you. Gang! This morning I preached a message about gang. Gang. I preached a message against gang. Be careful. They will mislead you. They will mislead you. When your wife goes and joins gang of bad women, strong and super ladies. Be careful, because they will mislead you. They will make you to understand that your husband can afford a low aeroplane, while you and I knows that your husband can only afford a small car for that time. gang. Every of their plans in their gang, you in the other opposite will see it. Let me block this one. You need to be in the cycle of men of super capacity, men of superlative understanding and knowledge that they may impact in you. Listen to me. Give me 1 cent. Just give me 1 cent. I promise I will never withhold it. I will install little into my own head. Then I will extend to my brother. My brother will take his little time to digest it and send it to another person. In so doing, we are going to impact on our society. That is my prayer. And not the other prayer where they say, give me knowledge and I will seize it. The person who produced handsets, this phone you are using right now to watch me, if that person did not extend the knowledge or the wisdom or impact it into the life of the next person, by now he should have been a weak producer of handsets. But he's not weak, he's not tired today. Handsets are not scarce in the market because the producers impacted into the life of others to produce more. Wake up.
Chineke
You like this song? You like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? This particular song. God bless who loves you. That's most important. If I don't love you, I will not stick to the truth. But I love you. I love you. Do you believe that? Hold on, let me see how many. I love you. Please, how many of you watching me currently? I cannot see it because of my Facebook, the network, so I don't want to refresh it again. Please, how many of you are watching me? I want to appreciate you. I want to tell you thank you. How many of you? Somebody should help me comment it here. Help me comment it. I want to acknowledge something. Please, if you can help me, help me. Tell me how many of you are watching me currently. Comment it there, let me see. With the number of persons watching me, I want to say what I will do tomorrow on it. Madalena, watch him. Everywhere is silent. It's like the music is not good. How many of you watching me currently? How many? To help me. Onabula marabowo achineke kaike. Onabula marabowo. Alright, this is where I am going to stop this live broadcast. But my dear sister, think very, very well. Think very, very well. So thank you. So I will say thank you. Tomorrow I'm going to continue. If there's any update I should give you more, then I'll be able to do that. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you. Governor Zoku, really, really appreciate. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching me. We started with over 400 and something persons. And right now, many of you must have gone to bed because this is to 11. And to the glory of God, I thank you, the remaining 286 persons whom stayed with me to the end of this program. Governor Zoku says a very big thanks to you. And remember, as I will always say, I do love you. You are the reason for whom we are. You are the reason for where we've chosen to be. And I can tell you for free that we'll do more and more and more. Good night.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe on this channel, share this video, like, comment, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this video. Don't forget to share, comment, like. Thank you for watching. God bless you.